When YouTube has been casually slipping in 2 ads in a row on videos and nobody has said anything about it. If you're getting ads on your YouTube videos, you're watching the wrong creators. I mean, you guys heard it here first. I was only a real YouTuber when I was waiting 9 months to finally get reviewed for partnership by YouTube, and I made hundreds of videos and got millions of views that I couldn't make a cent on because it took them too long to get back to me. It's time to unsub. This channel has completely jumped the shark. Howdy ho H2Os, Roller Bros, and Maui Randalls alike. I'm sorry if that first post got too real for you, but we're looking at r/gatekeeping again today. I'm very excited to get back into this subreddit. We got a bunch of juicy posts. You know, this isn't the most popular subreddit. It doesn't get posted on very often, but luckily I haven't done one of these in like a month, so it's been populated with a bunch of new, fresh, amazing stuff. So let's get right into the posts. Liberal arts majors. Whew, I'm stressed. Classes are STEM majors. Screams internally. Don't try to tell me about stress. 1, college is stressful for everyone, and 2, how about you talk to those liberal arts majors about stress when they're trying to find a job after graduating, am I right? I just high-fived myself. Person posts Michael Scott gif. Have you even watched The Office? Watch all 9 seasons, then you can use that gif. r/gatekeeping. That's like the point of GIFs, though, is to be like a standalone thing that can be enjoyed outside of the context of whatever it's part of. I mean, yes, the context might add something to it, but like, I don't need to explain why you don't need to watch all 9 seasons of this show to use the GIF. This might be one of my favorite images of all time. It's a Grand Mac. It's like some extra Big Mac from McDonald's, and it says you're gonna need 2 hands. This man presents 1 hand and a stump. I love this guy. What a great sense of humor. It should be illegal to like Harry Potter after the age of 18. Smoke a cigarette. That's right, kids. Once you turn 18, you got 2 options. Either you can continue to like Harry Potter and be a bubble-blowing baby, or you can inhale carcinogenic smoke into your lungs. I think the choice is pretty obvious. This is what a medicine cabinet is supposed to look like. This like legitimately reminds me of like when you bought a certain house in Skyrim, you would get like an alchemy area, and it looks kind of like this. You know, there's like a little alchemy station, and then you got all your different ingredients in different areas, and basically you should take actual medicine from doctors. This could be an assistance, this could be like a supplement to all of those things, but if you have a disease, you should see a doctor. Vintage-inspired Disney sundresses. Tiana is white now? I'm actually black, but thank you for trying to make an ignorant statement about things you don't know. I know it's hard for you to believe, but here's a picture of me with my father. Regardless of skin tone, people can also cosplay whoever they want, lol. Regardless of size, race, gender, or anything. If someone who is white wanted to cosplay Tiana because Tiana is their favorite princess, then my god, let them. People can't help what skin tone they're born with. As long as they're respectful, then let them have fun. But sorry my skin tone doesn't fit your standards. I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite things on this planet is when people call out racism or try so hard not to be racist that they actually become racist with their statements. Castaways don't just happen in the movies. Castaways rescued after spelling help with leaves. They must be from a generation that learned how to spell the old-fashioned way without the assistance of autocorrect instead of those who only know how to type or text. Why are old people so obsessed with doing this? Me as a castaway spelling with leaves. That feeling when you get stranded sucks, cause there's no Pokestops, so whoever sees this, you know what to do. Man, some people just become boomers so quickly. This dude looks like he's in his like 30s or 40s. Come on, man. I know you're just trying to like dunk on the youngins, but like really you think they can't spell help? He also has a winky face at the end of his statement, which leads me to believe that maybe I'm getting whooshed here, but that winky face, that emoticon also has a nose, which is just like an exclusively boomer thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this is legit. The gaming keys. Do to even think about looking at this post if you're not a gamer. I just noticed they switched the D's and the S's places. What the frick? It's because the D stands for down and the S stands for sideways. This is clearly how it was meant to be all along. Yeah, W is for whoop words, and A is for am going left. Okay, I'm just more confused than anything. Let's just end our suffering and go to the next post. USS Nimitz, CVN-68. If you haven't been there, keep your mouth shut. Wow, this guy must really get annoyed anytime he's in a situation that doesn't involve his Navy buddies. This is a total tangent, but this reminds me of the greatest merch I've ever seen. I was watching a Nick the Smoker video yesterday for some reason, and his merch is just Nick the Smoker here coming up with another review, and I was like considering purchasing this for $23 just because it's just like, what? Oh my god, what? Am I Nick the Smoker? Am I now identifying as Nick the Smoker by wearing this shirt? Do you have to start a YouTube video every time you put on this shirt? Steven Spielberg will reportedly propose a rule change deeming Netflix films ineligible at the Oscars at an upcoming Academy Board meeting. Somebody quotes the tweet and says, Netflix movies aren't Oscar movies because they don't play in a theater, is so far of a stretch for a man Spielberg's age that I would suggest a quick health checkup. It's a movie, it uses the same language, same craft, same thing. Nobody needs BS dividers in their media. This does sound like it's coming from a senile person, because let's just say hypothetically, Netflix movies are inherently worse than movies that have a theatrical release. Wouldn't you, like, not be worried about them even being nominated for Oscars? And if that's not the case, and Netflix movies are just as good as theatrically released movies, like, they should have a chance at being nominated and winning Oscars. What? When people without kids tell me they're exhausted. You have no idea what exhausted means. Yeah, well, my mom got really sick when I was in, like, my 20s, so I couldn't really get married and have kids, but I had to take care of her, and she couldn't work, so I have to work 3 jobs and then take care of her in the time that I have off, and I pretty much only get 3 hours of sleep a night. But yeah, I have no clue what exhausted means. Just for clarification, that's not actually my situation in life. That was just a hypothetical description of a person. Oh, you like history? Name everything that ever happened. I'm waiting. So this person's professor purchased a mug that's made exclusively for extremely annoying people, and crossed out wouldn't, and told you it's a neuroscience thing. You can understand. This is so wholesome, and I love it. Finally finished my Nuka-Cola bar stools. What do you guys think? I see you put some effort into it. However, those Nuka-Cola caps look brand new, which doesn't make sense considering the post-apocalyptic setting of the game, and the letters are a bit too bold, which I had to notice as an art major at a prestigious university, as well as someone who takes Fallout seriously. My assumption is that you aren't familiar enough with the game, or lacked the skill or patience to make the stools truly genuine. Overall, it is a solid effort, but there's a lot of room for improvement. It might impress casual observers, but not an art connoisseur and well-informed gamer like me. I mean, like, obviously this guy was going for a pre-war vibe on these stools, and they look amazing, and, you know, I believed that the comment on this was genuine until he said art connoisseur and well-informed gamer, and then I think it's satirical, but it is very well-written satire, so good on you, sir. You don't have a Valentine on Valentine's Day? Well, some people don't have a mother on Mother's Day or a father on Father's Day, so shut up. You know, a lot of people were commenting on this post like, oh, you can't be sad if you haven't lost a mother or a father, but I think it's more of like a commentary on the incessant complaining that occurs on Valentine's Day, which I tend to find pretty annoying. Like, I've been single 22 out of the 23 Valentine's Days that I've been on this earth, and I think I stopped complaining about Valentine's Day in like 2010 when I was 14, because it just got old. It's just like, yeah, let people enjoy their day. If they want to be annoying about it, yeah, sure, that can be annoying if you're in a couple and you take Valentine's Day way too seriously, but like, also don't be like, it's so sad, it's Valentine's Day and I'm single and it should be canceled. But I guess it's also up to personal interpretation, so let me know what you think about this post. Error 404, road not found. Geek humor, because no one else gets the joke. Error 404, self-awareness not found within this post. You're literally half white? Why have you given yourself a Japanese name? Learning the language doesn't make you Asian. Stop appropriating Japanese culture. Ira is a Welsh name. I am half Welsh. Ooh, now who's the culturally unaware one, Anon? So I had some trouble finding one of these this week, but we're at the part where I go onto Twitter, I search "you're not a real" in quotes, and see if I can find some people gatekeeping. This person says, you're not a real artist if you don't hate your own work. I mean, let me know what you guys think about this, and I do think it's important for artists to have their ego in check and not be like, I'm the best, I'm the greatest artist of all the time, but if you hate your own work, like, how do you still enjoy doing it if you're dissatisfied with the results every single time? Like, that must kind of suck. Maybe you should, like, Reevaluate the process of you creating your art, the style of your art, your perception of your own art, because I feel like a lot of people get caught up in not being able to ever take credit for anything they do, or not being able to take compliments, like they're just uncomfortable taking compliments. So every time they create something, they're like, oh, this is trash, this is garbage, it's terrible, I'm so bad. And like, sometimes it can be fishing for compliments, other times it can just be somebody not being able to accept that they can do something, or they just don't want to seem egotistical or something like that. I don't think it's super productive, but anyway, let me know what you think. You're not a real Jonas Brother fan if you didn't know a little bit longer is about Nick Jonas having type 1 diabetes. Yeah, you definitely can enjoy the music of an artist if you don't know the meaning behind every single song. Nick Jonas and his diabetes, they're the most important part of being a Jonas Brother fan. Hey, if you want to come follow me on Twitter, where I will not be gatekeeping anyone, you can find me at QStarVideos. I'm also thinking about doing a YouTube live stream soon, so let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. I just need to talk to my mods on Twitch and see if I can get them over to YouTube to moderate for me as well. But yeah, I'm interested in doing something like that very soon. You can find the links to my Twitch, my Twitter, my Instagram in the description, as well as my Amazon affiliate links for all of the equipment I use. Cool thing about those links is if you click on them and then do other shopping on Amazon within 24 hours, I also get credit for that, so it's pretty neat. Anyway, skate on to the best of your abilities, make sure you're drinking more water, and you're not a real fan of Reddit videos and QStar if you're not subscribed to this channel. So drop a sub, even though the only people that are left at the end of this video are probably people that are already subscribed to me. Have a great day. Peace.